All right, folks, we are super bummed about the weather continuing to get in the way of practice. So in the meantime, we wanted to just make a little quick video to share some of the basic concepts we're working on with the boys so that you can reinforce it at home. Now, our main goal in all of this is to have fun, which is part of why we're not going to ask the boys to come out in the cold weather and wind where they won't have fun, because we want them to like baseball. But beyond that, since it's just T-ball, having fun is number one, but then just learning some basic skills to kind of set them up if they continue playing, or just kind of for the discipline of learning something. So we're basically going to focus on throwing, fielding, and hitting with them. And we use some terms that are hopefully memorable to them that I wanted to kind of let you in on if you weren't there or haven't heard, so that you can, again, use to teach the boys. So with throwing, there are 3 words that we try to remember to throw the ball well. What are they? Go ahead, say it, buddy. Say it, babe.
Fangs, flex, follow through.
Fangs, flex, follow through. So fangs is how you hold the baseball. So we wanted to make little fangs with their finger like they're a snake, because then they're going to put the ball inside those fangs. So fangs is how they hold the ball. And you know, some of them are going to try to do it with just the 3, some of them are going to put the other one up on there. It doesn't really matter too much. Just fangs holding the ball like this. And then once they've got their hand on the ball like this, what's the second word?
Flex.
Flex. All right, so then we go into flex. So flex, just like they're flexing their muscles. Okay, so both arms up is kind of the easiest way to do it. And we want the fangs to be pointed outward, because otherwise the snake will bite you in the head, right, babe? We don't want that to happen, and really the reason we don't want it is because then they'll throw it funny and the ball will not go straight and far. So keep the fangs pointed away from their head. So your fangs, you flex, buddy, flex. Get that ball in your hand. Get that ball in your hand, buddy. Fangs, flex. Turn your feet a little bit, this foot back. All right, and then the last one is follow through. So when we throw, we want to teach them to throw all the way through. And if they do that, then they'll probably step with the proper leg. So the 3 words for throwing: fangs, flex, follow through. So that's throwing. Now when it comes to fielding, the first thing we teach them is to be in ready position all the time. When the game is on, I'll say, you'll hear me say it a lot, you hear the other coaches say it, get in ready position. And ready position means that there you go, just like that. Their feet are about shoulder width, their knees are a little bit bent, and their glove is not sitting on there, but it's like opened up right here. And that way they're ready. So we'll teach them to be ready. And then whenever the ball is coming to them, we talk about elevators and alligators. So elevator is the movement, you know, down, up, and alligator is what they're going to do between, where they cover the ball. So when they're fielding, we're ready position, and then we'll go elevator down, and they'll go all the way down to the ground, and try to make sure that they get their glove on the ground. And then when the ball comes in, they'll alligator chop, and then elevator up. And at that point, they go back into fangs, flex, follow through. So that's how we field. We're in ready position, and then we go elevator down, alligator chop, elevator up, fangs, flex, follow through. So with hitting, obviously hitting can be super complicated, and we are not going to go overboard with your boys, I promise. The main thing we're going to focus on is pretty simple. Get their feet, their hands, and their eyes. That's it. Feet, hands, eyes. So when they come up there, they're going to set their feet, again, about shoulder width apart, far enough away from the tee to where when they swing, they'll hit it. With their hands, we just want to focus them on having the hands in the proper way. So if they're right-handed, then the left hand is on bottom. If they're left-handed, then the right hand is on bottom. And as they get older, you're going to have coaches who say you're supposed to line up your knuckles like this, you line up your knuckles like that. We're not going to trip about the knuckles. Oh, hold on, buddy. Hang tight. So when we get them up there, we want them to have their feet and their hands in place. And the other thing for us is just the eyes. So since it's T-ball, just looking straight at that ball. Now as they get older and they start to play with pitches, then they'll learn about see the ball, hit the ball. You can't hit what you can't see. So you kind of focus on it as it comes down. So to prep them for that, again, feet, hands, eyes, and then they're just going to swing through and hit that thing. So those are the basic things we're going to try to teach them in addition to just having a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. Well, seriously, we can't wait to practice again. We're working on some times, and we're looking forward to seeing the boys again. Tell them all we miss them, and we're excited to get back together.